Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? And welcome to a brand new episode of Energized, brought to you by Forged Irish Stout. Ross,
are you intoxicated or something?
Introduce the guest, man.
Today we are bringing you a Cage Warriors 163 special, and it's an all-Irish special at that. We've got Adam, Darby and Sineadh Nuallain. Lads, how are we doing?
I'm doing really good. Looking forward to the fight now.
Lads and ladies, man.
Yeah, lads is a generic term, Sineadh. You're not offended by that, are you?
No, not at all. No, don't worry about it.
I'm offended for you, Sineadh.
Well, then we'll start ladies first. Sineadh, how much are you looking forward to making your pro debut over in London in the Indigo?
Yeah, I absolutely can't wait. It's great to be over here. So living here full time and then getting to actually fight here for my pro debut is amazing. So yeah, I can't wait.
Unreal. And then Darby, obviously this was what might appear to be short notice to the outsider. How long have you known about this fight?
No, look, I knew I was fighting around this time anyways. It's not a short notice fight for me. The opponent was short notice, so I got him 8 days out. But it's short notice for him as well. So I was training away. I knew I was going to be on this card, the Newcastle card, or San Diego card. So either way, I was fit and ready to go for the fourth card, which is the London card. And the best one, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with the O2 Indigo.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you have to make sure to tune in this Saturday. The only 2 Irish fighters on the card on UFC Fight Pass, November the 11th. Make sure to check it out live on UFC Fight Pass, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, some greener pastures for this fight for both you guys. We'll start with yourself, Sineadh. Obviously, you've moved over to London. You've moved to Team Underground. Why London? Why Team Underground?
I met Steve from Team Underground, so head coach Steve, when I fought his girl in the Four Nations back in last year, and I trained with him a couple of times. Flew over, flew home, and it just feels like home to me. Do you know what I mean? It was a good move for me, and it was best for me. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems to be working now. Obviously, you've won your last 3 amateur fights, all in impressive fashion as well. And I think I remember seeing an Instagram post from you a while ago saying like, your amateur record basically means F all, and you know what I mean? Like, it's all about learning and growing, and like, you should take the hard fights. Do you feel that's really going to stand to you in your pro debut?
1,000,000%. Like, my record's not great. Like, it's 6-6, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm 0-0 now as a pro. Do you know what I mean? So I think I fought literally the best of the best at amateur, best in the UK, best in the number 1 ranked in the Ukraine. Do you know what I mean? So it will play to me. I feel like I've got all the experience I need, and I just have to put it into 4-ounce gloves now.
Yeah, and Sineadh, how did this fight come about as well? Because were you planning on going pro so soon?
No, this was a short notice, 3 weeks, kind of just. The girl that was fighting was in this fight with Awa. She pulled out, so they were looking for someone, and I was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
It is what it is, no, like.
That's what you're going to hear on Saturday night, Sineadh, when you get the knockout finish.
But yeah, so it was a short notice fight. It's an upper weight, but it doesn't really bother me.
Shout out Team Underground as well. Their documentary on Sky was pretty good. And Sineadh, you were actually in it fighting against Team Underground, which is actually crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild. I think you're one of the few people I've ever heard who have fought someone and then like joined their team. That's pretty wild. So no, it looks like you have a nice little family over there as well. So within the team, so that's great, and we love to see it. And then obviously Darby, you've moved over to California now. Obviously you're still with Team Rhino, but you've gone over to the MMA Academy. What was that like, and how did that opportunity come about?
So I was out in Thailand. I was out there training for 6 weeks, and Andy gave me a call and said, "Are you interested in going out to season 2 of the MMA Fight Academy? 3 months in California." I said, "Yeah, definitely." Checked it out. Had a look into it. Text a friend of mine that was over there, Teddy Stringer, just to make sure there was a good level and stuff going over. He told me a few of the bodies, checked him out, and I was like, shit, this is where I need to be. So I went over there for 3 months, training in the sun, out surfing, training, jiu-jitsu. It was unbelievable, and I think I've leveled up, and I'm looking forward to showing on Saturday.
Yeah. When Adam actually came on today's show, he goes, "What's up, dudes?"
Yep, man.
Absolutely. And then Adam, will Andy be flying over this Saturday for you?
So I don't know because I didn't know if I was going to be fighting or not. I only told him 2 days ago when everyone else found out because that's when I found out. So obviously he's a very important man. He runs the gym and stuff. So hopefully he's there. He said he's going to try and make it over, but we'll have to wait and see Saturday. I only gave him 6-7 days notice.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have someone there for you, one way or the other. One thing I did want to ask you about is we actually spoke about it off air. There's a few characters over there at the academy, but we saw the Hardwick bros flew over there and trained with you recently. What was it like to get trained in with those guys?
Yeah, so we've got Leon Arms over there. Leon is the lad's protege, and he's training over there. Leon's nuts. I shared around with Leon over there for 3 months, and there was there's a bit of crack. Like Leon's mad. We had a few story times at night and stuff, and I'm looking forward to Leon's fight now in Newcastle in 2 weeks. He's a really good guy. He trains hard. He's not afraid of anyone. And then obviously George and Harry flew out to surprise him. So they had told us they were coming out, but he didn't know. So they showed up and surprised him in the gym, which was pretty cool. And it was really good to pick their brains and get some rounds in with them.
I think my favourite ever Leon Arms moment is they were in the Fighter Hotel one time. And there was these kids there, and Leon was carrying the belt for George, and the kids didn't know about it, so all the kids were getting photos with Leon with the belt. They thought he was some sort of world champion.
Yeah, a load of American kids it was actually. Yeah, he had the video of it. They're all, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm getting in a picture with him.
that is actually pretty good. I forgot about that one.
That's exactly what we want to see. That's exactly what we want to see. Sinead, obviously you touched on this fight being up a weight class 2. Where do you see the majority of your pro career taking place?
Strawweight.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting this again. This is the only time I'm fighting bantamweight, and it could be a flyweight. I'm not sure, but if I want to get to high level, I need to be a strawweight. I'm way too short to be in the flyweight or bantamweight division.
And obviously, you've done quite a few IMAF tournaments and stuff like that. Obviously, in the female divisions across the UK and Ireland, it's been like notoriously known as like hard to get matchups. Do you feel like in the pro side of the game, you feel like it'll be a lot easier to get matched up?
Yeah, with certain organizations, I think. I don't know about Cage Warriors. I'm hoping that they kind of bring more strawweight fighters into the organization. There is a strawweight fight on this card. Riri Hudson's making her debut, so hopefully that's a sign that they're going to bring more girls in.
And would you like to fight the winner of that fight on this card?
I would fight either of those, yeah, 100%. Hoping, I'm aiming for March, then hopefully. They were saying something about March, so I'm hoping that if it goes all to plan, I'll be fine again in March, hopefully.
Look at the lads staring with trouble and all. Here we go.
Well, you know it, Darby. This isn't your first show, bud.
But like,
Darby,
look, I was going to say, I've spoke to numerous girls on the domestic scene, and they all have the same message that it's really hard to get fights. So like, if there's another one fighting on the card, like you might as well call her out, and like you can say it to her face to face, be like, right, we can fight next then.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do it. It's not a problem to me. I don't care who I fight.
Don't worry, Darby. We'll come up with a matchup for you on the card as well if you really want.
I had about 4 or 5 pullouts there. I was getting nervous.
Jeez,
stop it.
Yeah, Darby. Before we actually get into your fight, Darby, like obviously Cage Warriors Dublin just came and went there recently, and 3 lads from Team Rhino all fought on the card and won. Did you tune in, and what did you sort of make of the event? And would you have liked to have been on that card? Yeah,
of course I was watching that. It was really good performance. Jay Harris made his debut, absolutely smashed it. Tough fight. The guy was game. Solomon looked really good, and then I thought James Shane looked great. I think James should be fighting for the title now. He's beaten O'Male Brown before. I think James should be fighting him if he wins. So either way, James should be fighting whoever wins. I would like to see them fly James out and let him sit cage side in London and let him do a little face off in the ring after. But it didn't happen. But I think James should be getting the title shot now.
Jeez, Darby, that sounds like a great idea, man.
That's just me, the man with the ideas.
Yeah, and then shout out to Solomon Simon as well, newly engaged, and J.R. Harris. He was actually a free agent right now, Ross.
Yeah, he is probably one of the hottest free agents in Europe at the moment. We all know that boy. He can do a bit of punching, but that mouth is something else as well. So he's a promotional dream.
And one
Darby,
more for the bad guy.
Darby, obviously, O'Male Brown is actually fighting on this card for the welterweight title. Like, obviously, anyone could win the welterweight strap, but he'd be probably the ideal opponent for James Sheen, as in the rematch would build a bit of hype up to it. Yeah. Will you be whispering in his ear, being like, "Do you remember James Sheen beat you?" Just to like get it going for him.
The problem with the likes of me and James is not that we're nice guys. Yeah, we are nice guys, but we don't do all this shit of calling out and stuff like that. Where sometimes, when you get to that level, you do need to call people out. Not in a disrespectful way, but just say, look, I think I could beat you, and that sort of thing. So I'd like to see James do maybe not so much a call out, but ask for the fight publicly and online. Let's get the fight going. Like,
who knows? Maybe he'll call over to corner you, and then he'll sit in the front row.
Who knows? Anything could happen.
That's a great idea as well. I think I came up with that when Ross and told you that one.
Yeah, you did, man. You 100% did. Yeah, no, it's all hotting up on the Irish MMA scene, and we love to see it. We love to see it. Sineadh, tell us this. What way will you be lining up in your corner come fight night? Because obviously you're a new gym. Like, is it established who the coaches who'll be in your corner?
So my head coach has actually gone to Thailand the day I'm weighing in, so he won't be there. But I have Jonathan Haggerty, his dad and his brother in my corner.
Jeez, that's not bad.
Not a bad one, yeah.
No, not bad at all, no.
No.
Happy days. Tell us this: what's life like living in London now? Obviously, you're an Irish gal living in the big smoke over there now. What's it like over there? Because I've lived in London and it can be busy. Like,
it's a bit mad, yeah. Like, because I come from the countryside in Mayo in Ireland, so like I wasn't used to it. But like it's much better than Dublin at the moment. You know, I'm literally training full time. I'm not working. I'm just training. Where in Dublin, I was trying to split my hours and everything, and I wasn't putting my whole, effort into training. Where now I'm literally just training, so it's probably the best thing for me at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like, obviously, you were training SPG, then I think you're down in Waterford a bit. Are you glad just to have that base now that you're like, exactly where you're at? Yeah,
and like SPG, like, was absolutely great for the 4 to 5 years I was there. But I think sometimes you have to do what's best for you, and moving on from SPG was what was best for me. Do you know what I mean? But the team Rhino and Waterford were great as well. So yeah, like it all plays into my career. I've learned so much from them all. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Will you have many people coming over from Ireland to support you for your?
Yeah, I think I have about 15. Well, that's a lot for me, anyways. But yeah, about 15.
That's a lot for anyone. Darby can't even get a cornerman over there.
Absolutely, yeah. Darby,
tell us this. Is Reds on the mic? Is Reds on the mic this weekend as well?
No, thank fuck he's not on the mic. He's doing Newcastle and he was in Rome last week. So now look, Red's good on the mic, but it's hard for him to commentate when I'm fighting, because I'm his best mate and he wants to give me a shout out all the time.
Shout out Redzer, yeah.
Tell us this, Darby. Do you think this will be the last one of the year, or would you like to go again before the end of the year? Because you were eyeing up that San Diego card as well.
Yeah, so there's obviously talk of the San Diego card, but I'm focused on Saturday. I'm focused on putting this man away. I'm not skipping ahead a week because, this guy is dangerous. He's long. He's 3-1. He's good record. Couple of finishes, couple of knockouts. So I'm focused on this guy. Take care of business now on Saturday, and then we'll see where we're at then. Hopefully we get the San Diego card and finish the year strong.
Darby's not messing around here. Darbs, what's the story after this weekend? Do you fly back over to America, or what sort of happens next?
No, so the MMA Fight Academy, basically what it is for the next 2 years, we're going to be living and training over in San Diego. So you're going to do 3 months on at a time. You're over there for 3 months. You fight. You come home for 4 to 5 weeks. You're back over again for the next camp. So we'll go back over at the second week of January, and I'll be over there. So touching on what Sineadh said about training full time. I'm training full time, obviously in San Diego. I'm not working. You're getting a really good wage, to be honest with you, for what you're doing. You're getting a good wage. Everything's paid for, your housing, your food, your car, everything. So basically all you got to do is train twice a day and then do whatever extra training you want. But it's really good. It's a big opportunity for the lads, and I'm really thankful to Graham and all the guys that have got me there.
Well, it sounds like the dream for you as well, Darby.
How
much pressure?
Dreaming. Huh?
How much pressure is that taken off you now, knowing that you don't have to worry about finances or anything, that all you have to do is concentrate on yourself?
Look, I never really struggled per se with finances and all, like, but I live with my mum and dad and stuff, like, so I have a house over my head and a roof over my head. But the thing of not having to do a session in the morning, go to work for 5 hours, finish, go to another session, back to work for 2 or 3 hours, getting rid of that. It's just, you go to training, you come home, you take a sleep, you go for a walk, you eat your food, you do what you want. It's a big pressure off you when you don't have to work, to be honest with you.
Never mind the weather as well.
And how much are your mum and dad thriving at home now, knowing that they don't have to fork out for you?
Well, they were planning on renting me room out, but I had to shut that down because I don't want that. They were going to get a student, but we shut that shit down.
Shout out Darby's parents.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole Darby clan. Shout out to the whole Darby clan. I'll absolutely love it. Sineadh, if that's some opportunity like that came your way, would that be something you'd be interested in doing as well, the MMA Fight Academy?
Yeah, I'd hop on that shit, man. Like, they should be doing this stuff for the girls as well. I don't understand why they're not. Do you know what I mean? So, because there is high level girls that would thrive in that situation. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I would love for something like that to come about. Hopefully, maybe soon, maybe not. Depends.
Well, maybe,
I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of girls pop up now in the next few months over there. They're only getting going. This is the second season, so they're only up and running 6 months. They had a couple of girls in training with us, a couple of UFC fighters and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of girls come over now in the next few months.
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah.
That would be great. I would like to see that as well. Can I just, Darby, is that going to be like shown on TV, or how are people going to be able to check that out?
Yeah, so probably giving information away here. I don't know if it's meant to be made public or not, but apparently, I don't know how true it is, Hulu and Netflix bought the rights to it. So hopefully it'll be on one of them. So they're trying to film 2 or 3 seasons before they release it all. So hopefully in about 6 months, season 1 will be out. And then 2 or 3 months after that, season 2 will be out.
Yeah, and then you can go straight to Love Island, can't you, Ross?
Straight to Love Island. I'm a taken man.
You and Reds are together, man. That'd be great.
Man, he's
any women out there for Redja, get on to the boys, send your application form. He's looking to settle down. He's a lovely little dog, a little pug. He's about 39, 40, and he's loads of money. So get on to the lads, start out.
Oh my God! You don't get this crack anywhere else, do you?
You definitely don't. And hopefully, Sineadh with a big performance in here at the weekend, we can get you on the MMA Fight Academy going forward, because that's what we're looking for. Tell us this, Sineadh, what can we expect come fight night? Because obviously, new team, we expect to see a few new Arsenal tools in the Arsenal. So what can we expect come fight night at Cage Warriors 163?
I think my whole game has improved a lot. You know what I mean? I was known as a striker, but I think now I'm gravitating more to the wrestling side of things. So I expect a high level wrestling. I'm hoping that's the way I want it to go.
Oh, well, look, we're here for that worked for Kate Backich when she fought OSL in the last time out. So there is a blueprint there to get the job done against her. So let's see if you can implement it. And what about yourself, Darby? Did George Hardwick show you that left body shot?
I'm not one for the body shots. You know, I'm quite long, so I like to go up high and teeps, knees, yourself to the body. But look, we worked on a few things, and I'm going to show them on Saturday.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a great night. Baz, anything else you want to say before we let these guys go on about their day?
No, as you know, we always get the Irish fighters on before they compete, and that's why you have to make sure to check out Sineadh and Adam this Saturday live on UFC Fight Pass from London's Indigo at the O2. UFC Fight Pass, UFC Cage Warriors 163. It's a night not to be missed, Ross.
No, absolutely not. Guys, thanks a million for joining us. We really appreciate the time. 2 absolute legends, 2 W's coming in come Saturday night. No doubt about it. If you have been watching this, make sure to like, share, subscribe. And as always, stay energized.
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you've done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.